There's something so satisfying about watching an underdog rise to power, overcoming challenges and surprising everyone with their growth. Whether it's through intense training, hidden potential, or sheer determination, these anime deliver incredible journeys of transformation. Let's dive into 10 anime where the main character starts weak but becomes overpowered. This is Amevis Anime. Support us by subscribing. Yes, hit the subscribe button now. Number 10. Black Clover. Asta, the man with zero magic in a world where magic is everything. Imagine being the only person in your class who doesn't know how to use a smartphone. Yeah, that's Asta's life. But does he sulk? No. He grabs his anti-magic sword and says, "Who needs magic when I can just slash through yours?" His rise to becoming one of the strongest in the Clover Kingdom is both inspiring and hilarious, especially with his screaming energy that can rival any heavy metal concert. Number 9. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Reincarnation is always a lottery in isekai anime. Some people get reborn as heroes or royalty. Satoru Makami. He gets to be a blob. But not just any blob, the slime devours everything and gains powers like a cheat code. Before you know it, Rimuru is running a monster city and casually slapping dragons into submission. If this isn't the most overpowered glow-up, I don't know what is. Seriously, who knew a slime could have more charisma than most politicians? Number 8. Attack on Titan. Eren Yeager's journey is like watching your little cousin go from playing hide and seek to becoming the boss of the game. At first, he's just a kid who yells a lot and makes questionable decisions. But then he eats a titan, starts transforming into one, and somehow manages to rewrite world history. The twist: he's not just overpowered, he's also terrifying. You go from rooting for him to wondering, wait, is he the villain now? Number 7. Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki's journey is the OG underdog story. Kid has no parents, no friends, and no talent, just a dream and a stomach full of ramen. Watching him go from graffiti artist to Hokage is like seeing your favorite class clown graduate as valedictorian. The emotional moments, the epic fights, and the endless shouting of, "Believe it," make Naruto's rise to power unforgettable. And let's not forget the Shadow Clone Army, because why fight fair when you can overwhelm the enemy with your copies? Number 6. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Tanjiro Kamado is just a humble charcoal seller who gets thrown into the worst family drama ever. One day, he's selling coal, the next, he's fighting demons to save his sister, Nezuko. What's impressive is how fast he levels up, from a guy who can't even swing a sword properly to someone who can slice through demons like butter. Plus, his headbutts, they're scarier than most demon techniques. Never underestimate a guy with a rock-solid skull. Number 5. ReZero, starting life in another world. Subaru Natsuki has no powers, no strength, and no clue what's going on. The dude gets isekai'd and has to start from scratch, literally dying and retrying until he gets it right. Imagine playing a video game on nightmare difficulty, but every time you die, you remember the pain. Subaru's transformation isn't about becoming physically OP, it's about mastering the mental game. Respect to him for staying sane, or at least mostly sane. Number 4. Sword Art Online. Kirito starts as just another nerd with a sword in a virtual death game. Fast forward a few episodes, and he's soloing bosses, dual-wielding like it's a casual Sunday, and carrying entire teams. While everyone else is struggling, Kirito's out here making the game look easy. Sure, people call him a beta, but if being OP is a crime, he's guilty as charged. Number 3. My Hero Academia. Izuku Midoriya, or Deku, starts as the quirkless kid who cries a lot. No shade, but the tears could fill a swimming pool. Despite having no powers, he dreams of becoming the greatest hero. Then All Might hands him one for all, and it's like handing a Ferrari to someone with a learner's permit. Watching Deku grow into his power, breaking bones along the way, is both painful and thrilling. By the time he masters Black Whip, he's less crybaby, more superhero. Number 2. Tokyo Ghoul. Kaneki Ken's transformation is intense. One moment he's an awkward bookworm on a date, the next he's a half-ghoul with a hunger for human flesh. Talk about a bad first date. At first, he's struggling just to survive, but by the end, he's taking on entire ghoul organizations. His glow-up isn't just op, it's downright terrifying. The white hair and sadistic smirk. Chef's kiss. Number 1. The Rising of the Shield Hero. Naofumi Iwatani starts at rock bottom, betrayed, framed, and stuck with the worst weapon in the game. But does he give up? No. He grinds harder than anyone, turning his shield into a weapon of mass destruction. Watching him go from that loser shield hero to the kingdom's MVP is so satisfying. Plus, his party, absolute legends. Who needs a sword when you've got brains and a little rage-fueled determination? There's nothing better than watching a weak main character grow into someone unstoppable. Whether they're devouring powers, slashing through demons, or just refusing to quit, these transformations remind us that greatness doesn't come easy, it's earned. Which of these anime is your favorite?